Bubble Busters!
Hi, I'm Anthony. I can't really say this out loud, but I'm a daily worker. I live in an old wooden apartment downtown, and my life is far from anything extravagant. In other words, yes, I'm a low-class citizen. But such a person like me has a fiancée. Her name's Sherry, and a friend of mine introduced me to her about 6 months ago. She never minded being together with a poor man like me, and she even accepted being my bride. And so, to give her the happiest life I can offer, I worked hard at my job as a construction worker. One day, it started to rain, and my work was finished by lunchtime. It's raining, huh? Maybe I should head to a cafe every once in a while for tea or coffee. For the first time in a while, I wandered around the bustling district of central downtown, and made my way into a cafe. I knew downtown cafes were fashionable. Today, I'ma treat myself to something sweet. I'd imagine I would go to this cafe with Sherry in the near future. Needless to say, there are lots of couples here. I'm the only single guy, it seems. As I enjoyed a slice of cake filled with whipped cream, I had a look around the place. 2 familiar women caught my eye. Gah, this cake's awesome! I can literally feel my blood sugar rising! Wait, that's Sherry, isn't it? She seemed to be enjoying a conversation with an older woman. At her side were a bunch of shopping bags. She must have gone shopping with her mother. I always thought my girlfriend would stand out even in a fashionable place like this. I work a day job in construction with lots of other guys, so even in this pleasant atmosphere, I was quickly infatuated by the beauty of my Sherry. But in front of her was her mother, whom I'd never met, and I was unsure of how to introduce myself. I'm sure I look like I don't belong in this place. With time, she'll notice me, right? Her mother's with her, so an introduction from her daughter's fiancé out of the blue is probably a bit strange. Not to mention these dirty clothes. What a first impression. So Sherry and her mother Sheila were talking in a good mood. Seems like Sherry didn't notice me, so I kept on watching them as I ate my cake. I tried to eavesdrop on what I could occasionally hear.
Mom, I'm gonna wear my new dress at that celebrity matchmaking party in a few days.
You look so pretty. I hope you'll find someone nice. I'm rooting for you. By the way, you broke up, right? With that dirty construction worker of whom you showed me a photo?
Oh, you're so nosy, Mom. I dumped him. My friend really wanted me to be with him. That's all.
I thought so. No way my daughter would willingly go out with a lowlife like that. Definitely a construction worker. If word got out that you were together with him, celebrity matchmaking would be out of the window for sure.
For real. But I'm no monster, so I'll let him have a good taste of sappy happiness.
I'm counting on you.
Enough of that. Let's finish up this avocado cream pie.
Yeah, you find more delicious things with every passing day.
Seems like they're having fun, but what are they talking about? A celebrity matchmaking party? Is the avocado cream pie that good? But more to the point, I'm worried about this party.
Seriously though, men have to be chosen by their money. I knew he didn't have that much money by the time we first met, but I didn't think he'd be that much on the breadline. Our dates are always walking alongside the river, and our meals are always consisting of cheap pizza.
That's why I told you, dear. The world runs on money.
Sorry, Mom. I'll listen to anything you say from now on. And I'll find that special someone at this party full of Scions.
Now hold on a goddamn second! Without even thinking, I charged towards their table. The force of my movement got whipped cream on my clothes. But who gives a shit anymore?
Anthony?
What? Who? You don't mean that construction guy?
What's all this about a party full of science? What do you mean by special someone? You told me that I was your special someone!
And what are you doing here?
Work finished early today, and what the hell did I just uncover when I simply walked into a cafe near where I worked?
What do you think you're doing? And more to the point, could you not get any closer with those dirty clothes of yours?
Oh, enough with that silly mouth of yours. I just remembered something important to do. My new car's being delivered.
You're not fooling me! You don't even have a driver's license! Plus, who the hell forgets about the delivery of their new car?
Let's go, Mom.
Sherry and her mother quickly got into a taxi, and as though they were fleeing a crime scene, they disappeared. What should have been a date by myself was something nice and sweet. This is literally hell! I shouted as I ran out of the cafe with whipped cream on my work clothes. Under the overcast sky, I went home with a wish to forget all about today. The next day, an unexpected turn of events. To my surprise, both Sherry and her mother Sheila paid me a visit. Oh, Sherry and Mrs. Lopez, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I was a bit unstable yesterday with my feelings, and, well...
The two of them just stood apologetically for only a brief distance. Then, Sheila opened her mouth.
I must ask you to break up with my daughter.
Wait, what? What do you mean? We're engaged to be married, you know?
About that, did we really become engaged?
The heck are you saying? You gracefully accepted my proposal for marriage, did you not?
Well, that's true. Maybe I did say that I'd marry you, but I never thought we were for real.
Hey, of course I was for real, stupid!
More to the point, you don't have any money at all, do you, Anthony? I don't like your kind of lifestyle anymore, actually.
Stop with the bullshit! You told me you love me, even with my lifestyle!
Yeah, I guess that's what I thought at the time. But it wasn't really that I regretted it, but rather, Mom told me something good when I went for some advice.
Do you even have any knowledge of what exactly you're saying?
If I may, in a nutshell, Sherry will not be marrying you, dear. We're planning well so that she'll never have any trouble with money, you see.
You can't expect me to just accept that when it's so out of left field.
Oh my goodness! You don't know when to quit, do you? So freaking annoying. I was keeping everything to myself for your sake, but I've had it. Why do I have to marry this stupid, unappreciated schmuck anyway?
That's blunt. That's too blunt, Sherry.
Well, the message has been sent. She isn't interested in a beggarly construction slime bag like you. Man up and give in.
It seems that Sherry was quite the cheating queen, as she'd previously told many guys she'd marry them, and then turned the whole story on its head. I'm so ashamed of myself to have proposed to such a slut unbeknownst to her true colors. But my pride forbade me from simply giving in without putting up a fight. Unforgivable! Trouble busters! I lost my father 2 years ago, and I inherited his estate. But since he didn't have any land or a house, I thought I didn't inherit much of anything. There was only this safe that I was instructed to open when I was desperate, but it felt disappointingly light, so I didn't pay much heed to it. My original plan was to eventually open it once I got married to Sherry, but my patience was at its limit, so after all this time, it was time to open the safe.
Wow, so this is what a celebrity matchmaking party looks like! Hey, look! Mom, isn't that the son of the CEO of a big IT company?
Oh, Sherry, a good life awaits you somewhere in this room.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Hey, don't you think that man in the striped suit looks handsome? But he seems familiar. Is this Destiny?
The man with the striped suit was none other than yours truly. I held a glass of champagne in my hand as I enjoyed a conversation with folks who seemed to be high-ranking board members of big companies. Oh, if it isn't Miss Sherry, it's been a while. So, you're still hunting scions, are you? Seems like if you go with that nonsense, people will never bat an eyelash at you.
Wait, what's this? What in the living hell are you doing here, Anthony? This is a party that only the highest-ranked board members of companies and sons of CEOs can attend.
That's correct, Sherry. 100 points for you. And that would mean I'm an employee of one of the most prestigious enterprises out there. I think my savings amount to the billions.
Huh? The frick do you mean? That same Anthony who was living a life of a penniless pig? Bullshit.
And here comes the truth. The safe that I opened contained the stocks to a certain company, as well as other papers, wills, and documents. According to those, my grandfather had bought those stocks around 50 years ago, and the company grew exponentially since then, making me, his successor, one of their biggest stockholders. And they later welcomed me as a new board member.
Oh, Anthony! You should have told me all this sooner. I was starting to think that maybe you're the right one for me after all.
You're so brave to admit such a transparent lie.
Just now, I noticed there was someone I thought was handsome, and it turned out to be you.
I'm not stupid. The reason why you dumped me was because of money, not because of looks.
No, honey. That was because Mom told me money was more important.
Oh, Mr. Anthony! It seems like I've misjudged you. I never knew you were so successful.
Hey, Mom, I want to marry my Anthony, and you're okay with that, right?
I always knew Anthony was the right man for you, dear. I just wanted to see how you felt.
Enough with the negative IQ, both of you!
Anthony, I think we can make things work. Let's start over, please?
I wish to ask you to reconsider, too. You'll do that, won't you? Our Sherry is a beautiful gem, and her personality is golden as well.
Right at that moment, Sherry's father, Kenneth, came to us.
Good evening, sir. I heard you're taking care of my daughter, Sherry. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I was once quite close with your beautiful daughter.
The fact that you're gracing us with your presence at this party must mean you're quite a successful lad. May I just say I'm so happy.
I guess.
Hold on, Dad.
It's alright, dear. Just leave it to Daddy. Well, I must say that my darling Sherry is still very much a child sometimes. Funny story, up until not too long ago, she was head over heels with this underprivileged crackhead construction worker. I scolded her, saying she's a shame of the family. Right, Sheila, darling?
Kenneth, wait! Stop!
Sheila, dear, this is something only guys can speak about to each other. You see, Mr. Anthony, I presume, this suit is made to order, isn't it? Such exquisite taste. Compared to you, the photo of that construction worker looks like a sow in a pigsty, with those dirty garments. Shameful.
I suppose fine feathers do make the bird majestic.
Yes, indeed. I have the gift of knowing what people are like on the inside, with but a glance of their outer appearance. That low-class moon calf was the picture of human scum. But you, Mr. Anthony, have the sophisticated sense of a gentleman.
Oh, now you've done it, Daddy.
Sherry, why are you so pale? I'm just succeeding in brightening up the mood here. Where's that smile? What's the matter with you two?
The expressions on both of their faces became ever paler with each passing second. Kenneth sensed something was wrong, and his words became less frequent and lively. By contrast, I was laughing to the point of tears over their pathetic situations. And then I showed him the photo of me when I was but a construction worker. Do you recognize this face in the photo? Unfortunately, the clothes are a bit different.
It does look familiar. Oh, that dreadful. No, I mean, Sherry's ex-boyfriend? What's the meaning of this?
I'm so happy you remember.
Daddy, Anthony is actually very rich. His estate amounts to the billions, he says.
Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I spoke under the intention of supporting you in your wooing, but now it's all the misinformed insults.
We just found out a couple moments ago ourselves. Pleaded with him to reconsider starting over with me, and then you came along and ruined everything.
Oh, honey, if you hadn't come over here, Mr. Anthony was this close to reconsidering.
Like frick I was going to, god damn it! Call me a crackhead, a mooncalf, or anything else, but I'm gonna continue working as a construction worker. Unlike you chowderheads who condescend to that, I love this job! Thanks for making this party such a wonderful one. I'll see you!
Wait a second!
I paid no heed to the 3 idiots who tried to stop me, and left. Thanks to the disaster with Sherry, I was able to discover my father's estate. And by inheriting it all, I was able to become the board member of an elite enterprise. Now that I think about it, I realize that Dad had never given me the life of luxury and leisure, and instead taught me how to pile in the effort and become a kind person who cared about others' well-being. That's why he never told me about the contents of the safe, and that I should only open it when I really needed it. If I had been showered with money from the start, I could have become the same human scumbag that Sherry is. Sherry came to my place numerous times following what transpired that evening. So I signed a restraining order. Those who have dollar signs for eyes don't exist to me. Alright then, next, I'm gonna find a woman who really doesn't care about money. Trouble Busters!
Even if you make an account, you're going to freeze it anyway. Can you please give up and leave? President Allen, why are you here? Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Welcome. Oh, welcome. Oh? My name is Alan. I can't hear too well recently, but I love playing gate ball and I love my grandson. I wanted to open up a bank account so I could save up for my grandson for inheritance, but... Oh, you can't touch that, Grandpa. This is a brand new machine, so we want to make sure you don't break it. Oh, sorry. Can I ask what brings you here today? I'm here to make an account. Huh? Even if you make an account, you're going to freeze it anyway. Can you please give up and leave? But I wanted to make an account. We're too busy taking care of our long-term clients, and we have no time for you. That's terrible. I never thought that this bank was so rotten while I've been gone for just a bit. I've been blind. What have I been doing this entire time? Do I need to accept this as is? No! If I don't do it, who will? I'm not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! Why are you still here? Hey, Grandpa, can you hear me? President Allen, why are you here? Huh? What? Why are you apologizing to this old geezer? Watch what you say, Ireland. What? This gentleman here is the president of our bank, Mr. Allen. What? What? I'm terribly sorry for Ireland's rude behavior. Please come to the reception room. No, that's not necessary. What do you mean? I'm here as a customer, but can we talk outside? So, may I ask what exactly happened? Well, we just ended up having a small quarrel, so don't mind us. A quarrel? It wasn't a quarrel. I felt like I was just getting kicked out. That's not true. I went ahead and greeted him, and he said that he didn't like the way I talked to him. But you completely ignored me. In addition, I tried to help him as politely as I could, but this gentleman here said that he didn't need my help and started to make a scene. I didn't know what to do at that point. How can you come up with so many lies? Rude! You're the one who's coming up with lies. How dare you accuse me of lying just because I work for your bank? Although you are the president, I could be filing a lawsuit against you for defaming me. Go ahead and do that, but if we end up taking this to a trial, you're gonna be publicly exposed in court. Huh? Trials take place in a public setting. In addition, anyone can hear what the trial's about. It'd be publicly known that you're being on trial. Are you okay if everyone who works at this bank, along with myself, comes see you in court? Oh, I don't want that. Can we keep this as a civil trial? Civil trials are public too. If you're gonna say that you're suing me, everyone's gonna be concerned. I'm sure your family will too. Okay, fine then. Can you just leave then? I refuse. What? Okay now, why don't you go ahead and investigate who's the liar among the two of us? Does that mean? Take a look at the surveillance camera. No, we can't do that. Huh? We can't possibly humiliate ourselves by exposing that footage of the quarrel. We can't possibly walk back inside without resolving this issue peacefully among us. Okay, we can call the staff inside and have them bring it out. We can't possibly make such a scene and make our clients doubt whether they should trust us. Based on how you've been behaving, I'm sure you've been treating other clients the way you treated me today. That's not true! Don't worry about it! Besides, no matter how polite I am to our customers, if there are 100 of them, it's impossible to make all 100 of them happy. Therefore, everyone is different and there's no point in arguing about this.
Here's the surveillance camera.
Oh, why did you guys bring it out? What's the point of watching this? It doesn't even record the audio. See? I told you! Can you replay that part?
Sure.
Even if you make an account, you're gonna freeze it anyway. Can you please give up and leave? Wow, Mr. Allen, you sound just like Ireland.
Oh my.
Shut up! This is just between the two of us, so please leave us alone! No. You acted like that thinking that I was just one of the customers. Putting my position aside, this is a huge problem. Now, will you guys tell me how Ireland is on a daily basis?
Well,
If you say anything, you're gonna be in a living hell working here!
oh no.
You know, I hate people who intimidate others using their power and position. However, after my wife's passing, I only have Gateball and my grandson to entertain me. I don't have much time in life, but if I can use my time for the sake of young adults, I regret nothing. This means that I want everyone to live fairly without having to struggle because of their position. If I get to be part of that, I don't mind being the lonely villain, too. Does that mean? Go ahead, testify. Oh, no!
Mr. Ireland is always rude to older guests. Even when he handles younger customers, he only assists those who are dressed nicely. If he feels that a customer isn't up to his standards, he tends to ignore them.
Stop that! Don't tell him! Also, he would always prioritize financing with customers who are already wealthy, and he would never finance with those who really need and deserve it! How dare you! Ireland? Yes? I've always thought that you were treating all customers the way you always smile at me. Oh, well? You've only been acting in front of me because I'm your boss, am I right? You're right, Ireland. No, please listen. I don't know if it's worth the time to listen to you. Just listen. Working at the bank is all about numbers. What's wrong with judging people based on their numbers? Numbers? That's right, numbers! About the service and about the finance, you need to look at how they're dressed, how old they are, and how much we're financing in order to prioritize. This is the most efficient way to work as a banker. What you're saying and doing is completely ridiculous. No, it's not! Besides, ever since I've been promoted to assistant manager of this branch, all the clients that we financed with have been a success. We haven't had any business that we financed that is failing. And that's all thanks to my ability to judge people based on numbers. I should be appreciated more than I should ever be reprimanded. Objection. Go ahead. Huh? Ever since Mr. Ireland was promoted, we've been having less and less new clients every year. Do you have anything to say about this? Oh, you're asking the question that I didn't want you asking. You should ask that question to the financial planner. That's none of my business.
Objection.
Go ahead. Huh?
Because of the way Mr. Ireland has been handling our clients, some of the clients who used to be our regular customers at our branch had stopped coming to our branch. Do you have anything to say about your poor personality?
Can't you put your words a little more nicely? I already said that each person takes things differently. You can't say that without any evidence.
We have a chart right here.
Hey, stop! This is just an argument among us!
That's not true.
What?
Hello, we're regular clients here.
What do you guys want from me?
We've been watching the entire time, and we're willing to be witnesses.
What?
He'd ignore us, and he would even bite his tongue instead of greeting us. He'd tell us to finance, even if that's not what we're here for. Besides, we always come to Trubus Bank all the time. We can say for sure that this man changes the way he acts depending on who he's assisting. We hate having him assist us.
How dare you guys say that about me? So, are you guys saying that I'm the only person at fault here? That's not what I'm saying. That's what I thought! The bank is responsible for making me be the way I am, right? It's not entirely my fault. Besides, you were the one who never even realized this problem until being treated that way, right, Mr. Allen? I'm afraid to say that you're right about that. And that's why, as one last thing that I can do to contribute to this bank, I'm gonna take the very last pus that I should be extracting out of this bank. Huh? I'm not gonna bring myself down for nothing. the director and the vice president. What? The director and the vice president? How long have you been listening to this conversation?
From the very beginning.
Oh my god! Okay, so now this is the end of the complaint handling class. What? So, everyone, whenever you get a complainer like this, you need to talk to either me or our branch manager, okay? Aren't you the one who's the complainer? No way! That's not possible! I'm the most calmest man in this entire bank! There's no way I would be...
You made such a big scene, though.
Yes?
Our customers are even there, right?
Oh, these people just agreed to cooperate with us!
Uh-huh.
What is this? Are you guys thinking that I'm lying? You know how civilians participate in fire drills and lockdown drills? It's just like that! I wanted our customers to have the opportunity to learn what it's like in these situations, so that's why I made sure it looked very real, okay? To learn what it's like?
In those situations?
You're the source of this problem. Can't you just take my side for even a split second? I told you that I'm not bringing myself for nothing. Huh? I'm bringing you down with me. No! This is a power harassment. This isn't fair. Who are you to say that? This is terrible. How dare you sneak into our branch without telling us, just to spy on us? This is such an unfair treatment. No, I didn't want to use my authority to make you prioritize me, and that's why I visited the branch as a customer. Besides, you were the one who's been rude to me. I never thought that such an old geezer would be my president. No, if only you were treating all customers fairly, this wouldn't have happened. Shut up! If you're the president, you should be walking around the town with a shirt that says president, just to make it obvious. How dare you trick me like this?
We have one for you, Mr. Ireland.
Shut up! I would never wear that shirt! Anyways, no matter what the reason is, you can't just fire me without any cause. If you want to bring yourself down, you should do it on your own. You're almost done with your life, but I still have many more years of future ahead of me. I'm not so sure if that future is gonna be a bright one. Yes, it is. So now, Ireland, I'm gonna bring up your case during the board meeting tomorrow to discuss the matter. Are you really gonna do this to me? Yep. I'm actually quite upset with what you've done. I don't want any other customers to feel the way I did. You need to be sanctioned. This is the least I could do for this bank. Oh, what's the big deal with this bank?
Huh?
I already have a career that I became the assistant branch manager at this bank. There are a bunch of other banks that I can work at in this nation, and I'm sure I can find a new job easily. Well, maybe it's not going to be easy for Mr. Allen because he's so old, but I have a lot more opportunities out there.
Mr. Ireland?
What? I don't know how to tell you this, but... What is it? You're forever banned from the banking industry. What?
Everyone in this industry is going to know who you are.
You're going to be the topic at the board meeting. Huh? Wait, what do you guys mean by that? This means that today is going to be the last day that you get to work as a banker. Wait, no. Don't you think that's a little disappointing?
Final episode. Goodbye, banker.
Oh, no! Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'll fix myself, so please, can you please let me work at other banks? I'll make sure I never do this again. Please, have mercy, please. Oh, no. What are you guys all looking at? This isn't a show. Ugh! I decided to leave the bank after I made sure that Ireland was the topic of our board meeting. I heard that he'd purchased a luxury apartment not too long ago, but because of what happened, his wife left him and he has 30 years worth of mortgage to pay. Needless to say, he tried to get another banking job, but he wasn't very successful. He was able to get a construction job while he's been working hard to learn how important it is to work hard in life. Now, work harder! You need to work harder than anyone else since you have less experience than others! Why is this happening to me? As for me, now that I've slowed down in life, I decided to focus on Gateball. I've become very successful, and I've even gone to the National League. I've become famous with Gateball ever since then. You never know what'll happen in life, and that's what makes it fun. Trouble Busters.
Here's your 210.
Thank you for always sending me $2.10. But I'm concerned that you might be spending more on fees. What? I've been sending you $1,000.
Trouble Busters. Here's your 210.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Grandma Kelly is calling me. My name is Melanie. I'm a college student. My grandma is calling me, and I'm happy to hear her voice. Huh? However, wait, what did you just say? Thank you for always sending me $2.10. Grandma, are you saying that you've only been getting $2.10 from me? That's right. I'm happy to receive anything from you, but I'm concerned that you might be spending more on fees. What? I've been sending you $1,000. What? $1,000? I sent you $1,000. There's no way you're only getting $2.10. Grandma, are you able to meet me right now? Welcome, Melanie. Did you say that you only get $2.10 from me? What's the matter, Melanie?
Yeah, shouldn't you be at school?
Why is Grandma only getting $2.10 from me? Why are you asking? She's getting the exact amount that you've been sending. Huh? That's not possible. I've been sending $1,000. Is this true, Melanie? Yes. She's lying.
Melanie must be humiliated after being appreciated for sending only $2.10.
Dad, Mom, why are you lying? You know that I've been sending $1,000.
You shouldn't be lying so loudly.
Melanie, come over here. I'll tell you what's going on. What? Are you saying that you've been spending that money for your living expenses?
That's right. It's because of the bad economy.
You wouldn't want us passing out after working so hard to take care of Grandma, right?
Well, we were giving her $1,000 at first.
But we desperately needed that money, and we started to think that the $1,000 would help us a lot. Oh, it's always great to eat this snack that I buy with the money Melanie sends me. But that doesn't make it okay for you guys to spend the money that you were supposed to give to Grandma. We were planning on returning that money down the road.
That's right, Melanie. Just consider that you're doing us a favor, okay?
It seems like Grandma's financially doing okay with just her Social Security.
So, I'm sorry, but we're going to be spending the money that you send us moving forward.
Are you able to send us a little more? $1,500 will do.
Ah, that sounds like a great deal.
You are kidding me. I never thought that my parents had been spending the money that I'd been sending my grandma. I don't work hard during my graveyard shift to make you guys live luxuriously. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters. If you're truly desperate, I'd understand, but I know you guys are spending money on luxury. What?
Adults have to live with stress, you know.
This is beyond the limit. How long have you only been giving Grandma $2.10? Well, that's none of your business. What have you been spending the money that I've been sending on? We don't need to tell you that. Well, in that case, I'm never going to be sending any more money. There were some months that we've paid her the full amount, and we'll make sure she starts getting $1,000 down the road. I don't trust you guys. If you stop sending the money, we're not going to take care of her from now on. What? What do you think would happen then?
Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
Do you even realize what you're saying? I don't want to do that to my mother, your grandmother that you love.
But then, if you're not going to support our living, it's going to be a different story.
How dare you guys? You're in college right now.
You can't afford to take care of your grandmother on your own, right?
Ugh. So now, don't you ever try to go against us, okay?
You're gonna keep sending us $1,000 and don't tell your grandmother about this.
If we ever end up needing money because you stopped sending money...
We could perhaps use your grandmother's social security.
I'm hopeless. Oh, Melanie, are you leaving? Yeah, I'll see you later, Grandma. I'm so sorry you've only been getting 210. Oh, Melanie, I can't even protect someone that I want to protect. I don't think I should tolerate your behavior from today.
You're going to be sending us $1,500 starting next month.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but in that case... Oh my god, this is bad. This isn't going to make me or Grandma happy. To become happy, I need to fight. I need to fight. Hello? Hey, why haven't you deposited the $1,000? That's because I don't need to any longer.
Don't you care about your grandmother?
I do.
Then pay it! Who do you think takes care of her all the time?
It's me.
Huh?
I've been living with my grandmother since 2 days ago. What? You lived with her and you didn't realize that she was gone since 48 hours ago? That tells me how you've only been taking advantage of the fact that I was sending her money.
We're not talking about her right now.
We're talking about the money that you were supposed to send us. I've been sending that money to Grandma, not you. Why would I continue to send money to a bank account that doesn't even belong to the person I mean to send the money? We've been relying on the money you've been sending us, so we desperately need it.
That's right. We're living on a tight budget and we can't possibly live without the $1,000 you've been sending.
That's not my problem. That's your problem. How dare you say that without even knowing what we've been going through? And how dare you take hostage of Grandma to make money out of her?
Do you even realize how challenging it is to take care of someone? You don't, eh?
I told you that you no longer need to do that. I'd rather take care of her myself than rely on you for that.
But you only make $1,000 a month. You can't afford to do that.
Where is she going to live? What about food? What about utilities?
Grandma can't live in your dorm, right?
That's right. She can't live in the dorm.
See? I knew it. You'd have to pay rent for her.
I was able to rent a house for free. Huh? There was someone who wanted me to live in this house because their house would get damaged if no one lived here. I found this property through an app. Oh.
What about food? You're going to have to pay for her food expense.
I'm using an app that would tell us where to go to get leftover food and ingredients. I work at a restaurant, so I'd be getting free food that would be wasted. It'll be enough for the two of us.
But $1,000 is going to be a tight budget, right?
You're right. It's a tight budget.
Right? So now...
But it's still better than asking you to take care of her. Other than that, I do get financial aid from the government, and she also gets elderly benefits from the government, too. We're going to do whatever it takes so we get to live together.
How dare you go against your parents?
I'm never going to rely on you guys, so please don't ever talk to us again.
Hey, Melanie! Hello? Melanie!
The number you have dialed is not available at this time. Please, try again later.
Oh, that little brat!
Oh, just let her be. I'm sure in a few months she's going to come apologizing to us.
When that happens, we're gonna make her pay us $2,000 every month!
Oh, in that case, she's going to have to quit school.
That's so sad!
I took this lightly. I never thought that having just one more person would make my expenses shoot up so much. My tuition is so expensive. I might have to quit school. What? Oh, you can't do that, Melanie. But this is the only way. I'll quit school and find a full-time job. That's the only way we can continue to live. But you have a dream, Melanie. Reality weighs heavier than a dream. What else am I supposed to do about this? Oh, Melanie. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grandma, but I don't know what to do.
When that happens, you should get help from your friends, Melanie.
Oh, Alan.
You didn't even lock your door, Melanie.
I know. I was surprised because you're usually careful. Oh, Helen.
I'm here too.
Tom. Melanie, who are these people? Alan and Helen are my classmates from school. Tom is my colleague at work.
Why didn't you tell us, Melanie?
That's right. If you were having a hard time, I wanted you to talk to us. This is a prize that I won from gambling. I'm sorry, but this is the best that I can give you.
What? But I feel bad. It's worse that you didn't even talk to us when you were struggling so badly.
We figured that you wouldn't accept money from us, so we decided to bring you some food. I didn't have money, so I went to go catch a fish. I'm sorry. It's fine, Tom. You're still doing something for her.
Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was so grateful. I had such great friends and colleagues who were all willing to help me out. However,
Why hasn't Melanie called us? Oh, this is strange. I'm sure she would have faced the real challenges of taking care of someone by now.
Natalie, I figured out why Melanie has been doing fine.
What?
Look at this. It was these guys. These hypocrites have been helping her out.
God damn it, this is ridiculous.
What are we going to do? I thought she'd be apologizing by now, so I already spent $2,000.
It's not over yet. We still have the secret plan.
Huh? Do we?
Have you forgotten? Oh, well, if you've forgotten, I'm sure my mother has forgotten about it too. Wait and see, Melanie. This is how the adults fight.
all right, time to go to work.
Hello, Melanie.
You haven't been paying us the $2,000 that you were supposed to pay us for the past 4 months. When are you going to send it?
I already asked you not to talk to me ever again.
Are you sure you want to act like that?
Yes, Grandma and I have been doing just fine.
We have a debt.
That's not my problem, it's yours. Make sure you pay it off.
Cosigner.
Huh?
Our cosigner for our debt is your grandmother.
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. If we decide not to pay off that debt and go missing...
I believe our debt is around $20,000.
20,000?
Yup, and your grandmother is gonna have to pay that amount.
Yep, and she's going to have to pay $20,000.
Oh my.
Take a look at this. It says Kelly right where it's co-signed, right?
We have one condition not to go missing.
Make sure you send us the money.
This is how adults fight.
Either way, you were destined to be our ATM. I'm sorry. I'm sure I signed it without really knowing what it was.
It's okay. It's not your fault. They had bad intentions. Regretting is not going to solve this problem. Since we don't have money, we need to take legal action. Is there anything we can do about this? I went ahead and talked to a lawyer to see if there is anything that can be done.
Nope, we're not going to be able to help you.
But if I don't do something, my grandmother is going to be in trouble.
Okay, your time is up. Next client, please.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad. I guess I have no choice but to send my grandma back home and pay my parents for the rest of my life.
Hey there, you can't possibly treat an innocent girl like that. But Mr. Cobweb, she looks like a broke student. That only gives us more reason to help her out.
I'm not sure who you are, but thank you for saying that. May I ask?
The only people who would be here are either people in trouble like you or lawyers. Hey, you be quiet. Oh, excuse me. Here's my business card.
Mr. Dave Cobweb from Spiderweb Law Firm.
Will you tell me about your situation?
Canceled the co-signer?
Why are you surprised? It's a completely normal decision.
Why? My mother signed this contract.
Oh, do you not know about the Consumer Contract Law? Consumer Contract Law? Consumer Contract Law allows the contract to be voided under the business owner's consent in the event that the contract had been signed under a deceived or confused state, or if the contract is overly one-sided. Contracts can be signed freely between the two parties in most cases, but when it comes to a contract between certain professionals and consumers, it is inevitable to have a difference in the amount of knowledge or ability to negotiate. The purpose of this law is to protect the consumers from such unfair contracts being made. I don't get a single thing you said. Okay, no problem. I can explain this further. According to my knowledge of this situation, the two of you never explained what it actually means to co-sign for a debt upon having Ms. Kelly do so. You intentionally refrained from sharing necessary information that she should have been made aware of, and it is deemed as non-disclosure of disadvantageous facts. It happens when you neglect to provide any important information on purpose.
You made Grandma co-sign for that debt without even telling her any information that she should have been aware of. You guys are scammers.
Oh, shut up!
We explained what it means to co-sign before we had her agree to sign it.
However, Ms. Kelly testified that she was not made aware of any of that. Considering Ms. Kelly's financial situation, she wouldn't be able to afford to pay off a $20,000 debt should she ever be held responsible for it. This also means that should she have been made aware of what it means to co-sign, she wouldn't have done so, and therefore it shows the high possibility that she was never made aware. But that's her problem, not mine. Well then, we may perhaps settle this at the court. Are you okay with that?
At the court?
If you're not retreating, we have no choice. If we allow you to continue doing so, we're going to end up making a madam take the entire burden that she should never be liable for. Hey, what do we do now?
He's bluffing. Melanie can't afford to start a trial.
Same goes for you guys. Besides, you guys even have a debt, and you're in a worse situation than mine.
But you can barely afford to pay your living expenses.
In terms of her costs to hire me, I agreed that she can pay me later, so Melanie has no issue hiring me.
What? Mr. Cobweb, you never said that.
I just decided so right now. Leave this up to me.
Oh, Mr. Cobweb.
Now, what would you like to do? Do you plan on hiring a lawyer too? Just to let you know, I've never lost a single case when it comes to the consumer contract law. Ugh.
This isn't over yet.
You might as well give up already.
How are we going to afford a trial?
Oh, I can always borrow money again. This isn't about money at this point.
I'm not lending you anything.
Oh, Aiden.
Based on what you just said, may I confirm that you are from the financial firm that lent the money to these two? Yeah, that's right. Did my loanees cause you trouble? Well, let me tell you about it. Ah, I see. Yes, so we were about to... Okay, no problem. I'll remove Kelly as the co-signer.
What?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's fine. We don't want any trouble with a lawyer, so we're just going to do what he's asking for. Hey, you can't do that without our consent. Co-signers can be removed with the creditor's consent.
But what if anything happens?
There's no such thing as anything happens when it comes to Blue Financial Firm. We have a 100% collection rate.
We allowed you to have a co-signer only because we wanted to make it easier for you to finance with us.
That's right. We planned on collecting the money from Kevin and Natalie from the very beginning, so this doesn't make any difference to our plans. You never told us that. Our collection plan isn't any of your business.
I guess your harassment stops here.
You're going to pay off the debt that you made.
You can't possibly run away to make someone else pay for your debt.
We're sorry, but we have no financial ability to pay off $20,000.
Don't worry, Blue Financial Firm has our own magical ways of collecting money from those who don't have the financial ability to pay back their debts. What's the magical way? Are they even legal? Just shut up and think about how to give us back the money you owe us. Hey, you're a lawyer, right? Can they even do this to us?
Listen to us. Oh, Melanie, I'm sorry for what I've done.
Oh, no!
And when we opened our eyes, there was no one here anymore. And
no one is here.
After this day, we never saw Natalie and Kevin. Grandma and I were finally at peace. We were able to overcome this challenge thanks to everyone who supported us. I'm going to study hard to become a lawyer so I can pay back everyone's gratitude. Troublebusters!